welcome, ladies and gentlemen, or inmates, haven't used that in a while, to the Lock In Podcast, episode 35. Sean is loving it. Pull up a drink. I am a very middle-aged man in my dressing gown, slippers, and a bottle of Prosecco today. So we'll switch roles, Sean, for tonight.
Yeah, well, you say that on my screen, you just a bunch of pixels moving around, holding a bottle of wine. Or champagne, even. It's champagne.
Prosecco. Please, I'm not shipping out for
Do you not find it weird that around the world, beer's beer no matter where you are, whiskey's generally whiskey no matter where you are. Although America call it bourbon, it's made with different stuff, however, and in Scotland also call it Scotch, but it's all generally whiskey. If you went, I want whiskey, they'll understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Why is it? You got like, I'm drinking a German beer or this beer, or gin. I'm drinking a Dutch gin or German gin. I'm drinking a French wine or Italian wine. You just shove the country's name on it. Why is it when it comes to basic sparkling wine, we went, no. Wherever it comes from, it needs its own unique name. Like champagne is the French, Prosecco is the Italian. What does the English get? Sparkling wine.
It's because our naming strategies are phenomenal. We just say exactly what something is.
We did not. We put so little effort into it. Like
love it.
Champagne, Prosecco. Okay, and English, what you got? It's fizzy wine.
Yes, wine with bubbles, sparkling. Some would say.
I can literally imagine there was a meeting and they were like, "So what you got? Fizzy wine. You can't call it. You got to be more classy. All right, sparkling."
Give this man a raise. Marketing genius.
That was literally the thought. Like, okay, it's going on. Does it taste good? It's alcohol. What do you want?
What more do you want? Bubbles. But yeah, actually, I just want to stand up and be like, look at this. I'm in dressing gown. I've got like comfy shorts on, slippers. I'm in the full get up of. I'm not giving a damn. It's already 8:30. I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, you stop.
Friday night. Wild.
Don't take your dressing gown off and pull your trousers down. I don't want to see that.
You hear that gasp as you saw it.
Trying to see it. It's so small.
Let me zoom in. Oh mate, how has your week been anyway?
It's been alright. It's been dusty. I got given a chainsaw, which I think is the most frightening thing. I mean, I think the only thing that could top that is either me with a gun or me with a nuclear button.
President Sean.
You cannot press the red button. Watch me.
I like the idea of someone just like spells your name wrong and you're like, Nukem. Nukem is it's not worth it.
But sir, he lives in Washington. I don't care. You're in Washington. I don't care.
We've got a bunker, right?
This is a perfect time to see if it works. Yeah, and you think Donald Trump was bad?
That they'll fire. Yeah. At least we've got rid of Trump now.
2024, Sean. I mean, I'm not American. I'm born in England. It's impossible, but hey.
We'll figure a way.
I mean, if Trump can win
last time?
I think if Trump can win, anyone can win.
Yeah, I mean, anyone with money. Did we mention last time that he's out?
Yeah, we didn't actually know at that point. So now we actually do know he is out.
Biden won, yeah!
Trump lost. So, I mean, I don't know what I don't know what this means for England. I mean, I'm guessing Biden likes England. He can't
I don't know. Maybe a slightly worse trade deal, but I mean, at this point, just get what we can.
Yeah, honestly, that's
it's better for the world. The Biden one.
Oh no, 100. If you're American, good on you. Like you must be. If America's not drunk, celebrating, like I don't care if it's a lockdown. I'll be drunk. I'll be partying so much if I was the American people, because Biden is a lot better than Trump. And
I was watching on TikTok so many stories of families falling apart, like some Republicans, some Democrats, all like hating each other. I just love it. Like the dispute between them, like it's ripped families apart completely. I was like, that's mad.
I do think
over politics.
The thing is as well, did you not see how the French reacted to Biden winning? I think the French reacted the way that if it weren't for the Britain doesn't really. I don't know. Britain didn't really seem to care.
Did they surrender?
They did not surrender. Well, it was close.
The usual method.
Well, it was only if Trump got in there was surrender. They just partied with Biden. Biden got in and literally Paris has been, let's get pissed.
Finally.
And I'm like,
he might sign the Paris Convention again.
He will do.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, he was best friends with Obama, so and Obama was all about that. So Biden was definitely be there. I think one of the things that one of the first things Biden's going to do is re-put the solar panels on the White House. So.
Oh, there was that. Did Trump remove?
Yeah, he removed. He's one of the first things Trump did was like get those things off the building. I'm like, but why?
He's a lunatic.
He is a lunatic.
Drunk on his own power. I'm glad he's out. The
thing is, as well, the best interview I saw with Trump when he was basically, it looked like he just won, or it looked like he got a good chance on everything else. He's being interviewed by the BBC, and he says that, so you don't, so what do you think you could be more humble? She said something about being humble and everything else, and Trump goes, "I'm very humble. Do you not think I'm humble?"
I'm very humble.
As he says, sitting on a recreation of the Louis the 14th throne room in his own throne chair, all of it in like gold plated. I'm like, I'm very humble. What do you mean? Like,
he's an absolute lunatic. I don't understand. I think he's like a smart person for dumb people, right? Like people freaking go, oh yeah, whatever he says is correct.
The benefit he has against in politics is that he doesn't speak like a politician. He just kind of goes. He talks like us. He talks like how we talk. Like we think this, and people go like, I understood that.
Yeah, he had the way of the people.
But
actually, he had more votes this year than he did last year. So the turnout this year was enormous for voting in America. Anyway, let's get off on politics. I'm sure we've spoken enough about it. We've had all that fun stuff.
But the other thing that I will talk about. That happened this week. I'm going to have a small rant.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been driving to the site that I've been working at.
Yep.
It's all the way...
Stonemason site?
Yep, it's over an hour away. It's not fun. Have to go on the M25.
Yep.
Do people not know how lanes work?
Oh, not at all, mate. Not at all.
In case you don't live in the UK and everything else, we have mobile lanes on some of our roundabouts, on the big roundabouts. And sometimes the markings are on the floor, and that's where I can kind of forgive people getting confused, because normally the markings are not. Normally it's a car on the markings, so you actually don't know if you're on the right lane or not sometimes. But on these roundabouts, the markings are on top. They actually have like what lane you need to be in, and the arrow pointing down into the lane you need to be. And every single time people's on the
like motorway ones.
Yeah, I am on the motorway. They're on motorway roundabouts.
Cool.
But yeah, that's the thing. I'm on the thing, and every single time people go in, they go like, "Oh, let me in! I've gone the wrong lane." It's like every single time. It's like no. The thing is that sometimes you can see that people go like, "Oh, I panicked a little bit and everything else." So I let them in. But it's actually get to the point where it's like right at the last minute, and I can actually see them that drive. I've seen them gone out of the lane, they're in the right lane, gone out into the wrong lane, drive up to where I am, and then go like, "Oh, let me in! I'm in the wrong lane." It's like, no, you're just. What you're trying to do is cut the climb. Just wait it. Just
so much. Yeah. It makes it longer for everyone else. It is so frustrating. When I used to drive to my work, like I used to drive an hour a day. I hated that so much, and I wouldn't let people in. I'd be like, "Your car's worth more than mine. Come at me, buddy." And I would hold in front to the thing.
I'll do that every single time.
Driver.
No, yeah. I've done that a number of times. I did it today on the way home.
It's not good. Now I'm very laid back, so I just can't be bothered, and I don't drive. So I only drive to go somewhere fun now. I don't have deadlines. Yeah. So
it's a strange thing because I actually do enjoy driving. Joel hates driving. I actually do enjoy driving. I don't enjoy motorway driving. However, Joel does enjoy motorway. Joel, if anything.
That is the only driving I do enjoy, motorway driving, because I'm just content on it. I have my music blaring. I have my roof down normally. I just drive along down the motorway. I'm aware of everything around me. I hate cars like right next to me, like tight, like country roads. The worst, my nightmare.
Oh no, I don't like country. This brings me up to a whole new thing. Tuesday, driving home, and he says, Google has this little thing that goes like, this route is like 10 minutes faster, or this minute faster. I'm like, sweet, it's 10 minutes faster. Click on it, thinking that it's just gonna take me around the traffic on the on the motorway and put me back on the motorway.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was wrong. It took me through a goddamn fucking forest where literally as I was driving past, I was going, okay, it's getting a bit country. It's getting more country.
Yeah.
It's getting so country that people have to go off the roads into the mud bit and everything else. Which, by the way, I'm in a sports car, so my car doesn't do 4x4ing. So every single time I just stop, I get to the edge, right to the edge. I just stop, and people go like, "There's usually a guy in a 4x4 go around me." I'm like, "No, you go around me. You've got a 4x4." Yeah. Saying that though, my biggest fear I actually saw was there's also a ditch that it's basically. Someone drove into a ditch on the side of the road. They actually tried doing 4x4ing, and it's a full-on like Land Rover 4x4, and the guy just fell in. At least you saw him like into the thing.
Just toppled.
He just got too close, and the wheel and the mud on the wheels gave way, and the car just slid in slowly into this thing like that. And the thing is, and he was not going anywhere. He was going like trying to get out and everything else, but there wasn't actually enough movement in the wheels. It was ruined. I didn't help. I just drove past him. I was like, man, they must suck. I want to go home.
If the car hasn't flipped, he's probably all right.
No, they were okay. They're clearly not hurt. They were just stuck.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go home, so I was like, oh man, that must suck. Never mind.
Yeah. On to the next one. That's so fun. Yeah, I mean, that is. Here's one for you. Because I have driven down country roads fairly recently. I'm not sure I should admit this on the podcast. I don't know if this is legal or not. But when you're driving down and you're driving down and it's like pitch black, do you just ever turn off the headlights and you just drive in the complete darkness on like a single track road?
No. That is so dangerous. You should not. That is definitely against the law.
I love it. I don't, for legal reasons, this is a joke.
That's definitely against the law. Was it nighttime? Was it actually dark?
Yeah, but like pitch black, and you just can't see anything, and you just like floor it.
No, always
for legal reasons, that's a joke.
You should never ever do that. Never do that.
Never do that.
But the thing is,
just really fun.
If you're coming up to a corner and they have their headlights on, you can see them. They can't see you because the headlights around the country roads, driving around country roads at nighttime, it's safer than during the daytime because the headlights give you away, so you can slow down, so you can see when a car's coming up. Then you can slow down and you two can prepare each other. Yeah. You driving around with your headlights off like a twat means that you're going like, oh look, there's someone there. I better slow down. And the guy's going like, sweet, there's someone around the corner. I can do like a nice racing bend and everything else. And you're like going like, he's gonna turn around the corner. It's just your car, like just your car going like, hi.
I swear, I promise to only do this on like flats, like straight lines. And I'm like, oh, just floor it. And
it's just an idiot.
It's like that. The heart just races, like it gets you going. That's like the bigger drug than you can take, mate. It's so good. It's
the bungee jumping,
pumping. Yeah. I'd say it's on a similar level. It's so good. I always do worry that someone else is doing exactly the same thing and we're just gonna have a high speed collision. That's definitely what I've thought of before.
Like Mission Impossible 2, is it? The one where two bikes just race at each other and then they crash and then just for some reason like collide and not kill each other in midair and then land on the ground and they carry on fighting. Because that makes sense. Also, exactly. The biggest question I've got with this is that you're driving along and Google goes like, here's another route. It's half an hour slower. I'm like, why would I want to take longer to get to my destination?
Do you want it though? It's just offering you options.
But it keeps doing it. Every single time I get something, it's like, I can literally see the other option on the other side. Like, you see, basically saying, do you want to go on this roundabout? That's up ahead, motorway roundabout. Go around and turn back on yourself for another 45 minutes on the road. If you want, everything else. I'm like,
do you want to do it?
No. What's wrong with you, Google? Stop sending me. Stop going like, hey, do you want to? Hey, do you know like you got about an hour and a half to get home or get to where you need to go? Do you want that to be longer?
Well,
do you want to burn more fuel and kill more pandas and polar bears?
Kill more pandas. When I'm just thinking of it, some people take that though, right? When like someone's married and they have an affair with someone much uglier. That's basically the same thing, am I right?
You've definitely used this, haven't you, Joel? You're speaking from experience. You're speaking from experience.
Yeah. It's like, hey, like someone's like, oh, my secretary, solid 4. My wife, a good 7. You're like, but secretary though. It's like that. It's why go for the worst thing? People do it. People just do it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sucks.
How?
Sucks. Yeah, those people just.
What's the point? Yeah. Send them out.
You need to look at yourself.
Them down the river.
You need to go and look in the mirror hopefully it doesn't break when you're looking at it, and you just be like, take a good hard look at yourself.
Yeah.
Before the mirror
I hope
breaks.
you're miserable. I hope whatever I hope whatever is eating you up inside hurts a lot. I hope you're struggling.
Wow. We went.
Jesus.
That got dark.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Happy weekend. Oh, happy week because it's getting on Monday. Happy Monday, everyone.
Happy Monday. Oh, you're having a great week. I hope you're struggling.
Oh, every great week. Unless you're one of those people, in which case you suck, and we hope you're suffering.
Yeah. I hope you're suffering. I know the title of the podcast. I love it when you hear like a title and you're like, you don't just keep it to yourself. You announce it like, there's the title. That's it. Yeah. When it clicks in my brain, I'm like, that's clickable.
Roll credits.
That right there.
Just roll credits.
Yeah. Roll credits. All right. I've got exciting news. Today, this afternoon,
You came in the closet. Oh, I got it.
came out my closet. Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you. I did actually. That's really funny.
Wait,
you
what?
mentioned that.
I was joking, but really?
No. I did actually post a song about being bi on my storyline. I thought that might be why you'd put it there.
Oh, Pink.
Anna O'Connor. Pink. Yes, by Anna O'Connor.
Yeah.
There you saw it.
I checked it out. It's not bad.
Banging song. Absolutely banging song. I thought that's why you maybe said that.
No, I was just joking.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, that's kind of a sick song. And big up Anna O'Connor. Absolutely love her.
And that song's a good song. You should check it out.
Yeah. Actually released today, like literally like 4 hours ago now. Anyway. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, big news. Today, I booked my first holiday since last year. Thank you. I did it. I booked it for March. I am supporting the travel industry.
Where are you going?
I'm going to France in March, and I'm going skiing.
See, France is nice, but it's all French people.
True. Kind of true. Kind of weird.
See, I think this is what I say that I joke about this every single time, and yet I think I've been with quite a lot of French girls. So I can't really say that. I shouldn't really be saying that anymore. I think
is that just wave the white flag.
they're easy. Well, they're easy. You know, you just go in there, they just surrender. Yeah. It's like, oh sweet, here's the terms and conditions you got to agree to.
Sounds proper creepy.
That sounds so wrong. Well, I do look like Johnny Depp, so.
True. Have you seen the massive thing about? Obviously, he got released from Fantastic Beasts. Amanda Heard, his wife, is Amber Heard, I think. She hasn't been fired from Aquaman. There's a massive petition to be like, hey, she needs to be fired as well.
They're both right now. It is a double standard. I mean, I guarantee that someone through basically saying that a wife beater is someone who hits his wife, even if he was using self-defense and he accidentally hit her at any point, technically that would make him a wife beater. That's what they went for and everything else. And I think if you look at the court case, that is highly likely, even if it was in self-defense. And everything else.
It's likely that he did hit her.
Yeah, he did hit her. It was a toxic relationship, which means both people were probably the abuser as well as the abusee. Everything else.
Very physical.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's fair. I mean, I think unfortunately for you is everyone's looking at it from like the perspective of like, it's a guy and a girl. How dare you hit a girl? Okay, let's make it two guys. Which one looks like more of a prick? The person who may have thrown pots and pans and everything. I don't know what. He basically got physical and shook her, and she feared for her life and everything else. And apparently she did have a black eye. And clarified, that's not okay. That's not okay, regardless of gender and everything else. Just giving people random black eyes is not okay. You can't just walk down the street and be like, nah, he's too happy, I'll give him a black eye. That's not okay. Don't do that. On the other
end, it sounds like the Seinfeld episode. Have you ever seen that? No. It's like, oh, is he gay? Oh, that's okay, by the way. Whatever the line is.
Hey, but this is not okay.
The basic clarifying. I was like, oh, but that's okay.
That's not okay. That's not okay.
That's not okay.
It's not okay. But at the same token, the person who gave someone the black eye and the person responded by, I don't know, taking a person's finger off, bit of finger. Which one comes across as both are not good. Both are not okay. Both you can't go around doing. And
both not okay, as well as he's the bigger public figure. He's going to get hit harder, no doubt in my mind. No matter what. I think male or female, I think he's the bigger public figure.
No. The court of law, regardless of your status as a person, you're responsible for your actions, and you're held accountable for your actions. Your status has no bias in it. Otherwise,
I wish that was true.
Generally speaking, that it is, and then the only time there has been cases where people get made an example of, but normally that's like a footballer when he gets caught drink driving. It's like, you get it like a year ban. It's like, well, that wouldn't, or like you get like an 8-year ban. You have to pay like £1 million fine, something like that.
Well, it happens both ways though. Obviously, Epstein got away with like raping children for millions of years. No, for tens of years. I think that's it's two different worlds, right? It's like you could either get slapped with a massive fine and made an example of, or get away with it.
But I want them to get caught. That's the thing. I do generally want them to get caught and everything else.
Well, that's the better way, of course.
Yeah. And Jeffrey got away with it because I don't think no one stepped forward, or no one stepped forward enough with enough evidence or anything else. I actually don't know the case at all.
It was kind of buried. Yeah, it was buried more than anything else. The police just it was hidden a little bit, and then it was just buried by the police because he had such good friends in it. Same with Weinstein. That just no one came forward.
Savil's a good example. That's
Savile,
disgusting.
of course. Yeah, Jesus, is what the key to the morgue of a hospital.
I think as well, people did come forward and said stuff, and then basically people were like battered away like, don't be stupid. The thing is as well, it's like it sounds. I don't want to come across as nasty and everything else, but when someone says, when you see a picture of Jimmy Savile, when that guy's a bit weird and likes kids, you kind of go, yeah, why did no one see it?
yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I saw someone like that in the street come over to me as a kid, like, hello, I'm like, I don't know who you are, but nope.
Yeah, I mean, personality though. He was a TV personality. He was just famous.
I don't care. He still looks creepy. He still looks like a pedo. He still looks like a pedo.
It's like we've now clarified him as the pedophile.
It's also no offense to the memory of George Michael and everything else, but when my mum goes, George Michael's gay, we're all really surprised. I see videos of him and Wham, and I'm like, you were surprised? I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but he's screaming gay.
You kind of. It's like Freddie Mercury came out.
Everyone knew Freddie Mercury was gay. Everyone knew Freddie Mercury was gay, and they just didn't care. When George Michael came out, apparently all the girls were like, he's. I was like, how can you be? You really thought he was? Come on, he looks.
Come on. I love that we're both making hand motions now, not eye motions. Again, we need to turn this to video, I think.
We do so bad. But yeah, it does.
Come on.
Yeah, it does look gay. I mean, again, that's fine and everything else, but it's just like, I don't see how people could be surprised.
And that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay. I just want to clarify. That's okay.
I need to show you that episode of Seinfeld. Oh, it's so good. Actually, I saw a reaction to that recently. I think that's why it's in my mind right now.
And were they not okay with the fact that it was okay?
That was no. So, all right, I'll give you this. So they showed it to the younger generation, like 15-year-olds, 18-year-olds now, like that sort of age, teenagers, and they showed them the episode. And this aired decades ago.
Yeah,
it was huge. Seinfeld was the biggest show on TV at the time, and it was like, oh, what do you think of this episode? And they said, oh, it's kind of homophobic. That's not really okay. Like they say, oh, you're gay, but I mean, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's sort of like what they were saying, but obviously they're making a big deal out of it. At the time, it won awards for being so progressive because it released so long ago.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal.
Well, it's like
And now the younger generation are like, oh, it seems unsensitive. Like they're not just fully accepting of the person. But back in the day, it was amazing. Like it made waves of change.
Well, people should be accepting, but unfortunately, the fact is that not everyone is. It's more truth to reality, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I think that's the whole episode. It's like, hey, some people that are becoming used to it are saying, "Oh, you gay? Oh, but there's nothing wrong with that." I'm asking because now it's an uncommon thing at the moment.
Do you remember
so it was actually a huge deal.
Do you remember the time I was in a pub and someone thought we were gay and we just agreed to it?
Oh yeah.
And that guy literally got angry and threatened us. That was actually funny. Well,
that was Wetherspoons, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that was like Wetherspoons. We literally guy was just going like, "You two gay?" And me and Joel
was like, yeah.
simultaneously, without even thinking, without even like looking at each other, we just went, "Yes."
Yeah.
And as a joke, because you know it's not a big deal and everything else.
Yeah.
You know, being gay isn't a big deal. It shouldn't be. But the guy got angry. He was like, "How I don't get it." He's just, you know, he actually got.
Yeah, it was really homophobic. He threatened to stab me.
Yeah.
At one point, he said, "I will stab you," or "Let's take this outside. I will stab you."
Yeah.
I think he said. I was like, "Okay."
I talked to him and he
I'm
bought
not
me a
looking to
pint,
leave
but he
outside.
didn't like Joel.
I did try and wind him up.
You
but
did really
that's
wind him up.
not-
You did try like you were on purpose trying to flirt with him and touch his arm and everything else. He was just not okay.
I
with
didn't
that.
try and touch him. No, I did not do that.
I thought-
That's blowing things out of
I
proportion.
thought you just tried to like touch his arm just and like, "Oh, darling." It's like he was
No,
like,
I touched your arm and I stroked your hand, and then I was like, "You want to join in or something like that?" And he just lost it. He just wasn't having any of it.
I don't remember that at all. Thing is, I remember talking to
I touched
him.
your arm.
I remember
I
talking.
touched him.
I remember
would
talk.
not.
Yeah, I remember talking to him about it and kind of went like, "It doesn't matter. They're not hurting you. Just don't worry about it." And he was like, "Okay, you're kind of cool. Your boyfriend, or whoever, is a right twat. Don't ever get near me again. But you're okay."
Yeah, I don't know. You're good with people somehow.
Yeah, somehow. I mean, people
I've had a couple of
people are
drinks.
listening to this going like, "Really? He sounds like the most offensive person in the world." He keeps saying that it's okay. Just to clarify, it's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm our podcast could cover a lot of broad topic, don't they? I remember that quite clearly actually. That was but when I'm drunk, I just think people aren't worth my like. I'll joke about things and say things that maybe actually put me in trouble. But I thought, what's wrong with it? I'll play up to being gay because this guy's so against it.
Oh, no,
Just playing
I didn't.
devil's advocate to wind him up.
Yeah, in secondary school, I was gay for a whole year and I didn't realise it. I could, no.
That's so funny. I was like, wait, what?
Well, no. This is the thing is that
I was just sleeping with this
people.
dude.
No.
Like, I didn't realise. It's so weird.
No, because people were like going to me like, "You gay?" I'm like, I just went, "Yeah." They were like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." I just thought it didn't matter. I didn't see why they need to ask and everything else. And then I walked in with one of the girls at the school as a girlfriend. And I'm like, but you're gay. You can't have a girlfriend."
You're gay,
And I was like, "Oh, you poor gullible bastard! You actually believed me." I'm
Poor thing.
not gay. And they were like, "Oh, I thought you were really brave for coming out and being really, really, really positive." I was like, "No, it's just it doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Don't leave them. Don't worry about
Damn.
it." Who
Your
gives a
secondary school was more accepting than mine. Jesus Christ.
Oh no!
I'd be bricked for being gay
There
in
was
mine.
there was a few people who came out as gay in my school, and people were like, "Let's pick on them," and I was like, "Why?"
Yeah.
There was one person. He was actually in my form, and it was obvious he was very feminine. Anyway, whether he ended up being gay or not, I actually don't know what happened. But he was very extremely feminine.
It could have just been camp, yeah.
He was very camp.
Yeah,
He had a lot of.
okay.
He was friends with the girls and everything else. He liked makeup and stuff like that. He was extremely camp. I don't want
Fair.
to presume anything, but I presume he was gay or something or other because he was extremely camp. He may just be a guy who just liked all that stuff, which is fair. But
back in the day when you're younger, it's less likely. It's more likely to be gay. I can see your presumption.
yeah, that's what I'm presuming. But I don't know. But
Yeah,
I remember
okay.
in a form period of you're in your own room with your own form period. People going like, "You're gay. Just come out and accept it." I'm like, "Mate, who gives a damn? Why do you care? Why do you care what someone else identifies as or is and everything else? He'll come out when he's ready, or if he ever does and everything else. Who gives a shit?
I
Just
like the
leave
idea
him
that it's
alone.
just. I like the idea that he's just got BDE. Like he's just like a massive penis. He's just like, I'm just gonna paint my nails. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm just like sick. Like this is just me.
That literally
and I
could
respect
be it.
that.
That literally could
I
be
love
it.
the idea of that.
That literally could be it. But the fact is that everyone was like, you wear makeup, you sound like a girl, this and everything else. I was like, just leave him alone. Who gives a shit? Why do you care?
Yeah.
And so this is the thing. I don't get why people care. This is why
It's just not the norm, innit?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. If you listen to the first episode, where is it? Who's the guy from Channel? Is it? I so don't. He's not a. What is it? Schofield? Philip Schofield. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Philip Schofield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he came out as gay, and it was worldwide news. And Joel was like,
Oh,
what do you think?
yeah.
What do you think of it?" And I was like,
Scof.
I really don't see why. I don't know why it's worldwide news. I don't see why it's a big issue. Why someone coming out gay is a big issue. I don't see.
I forgot we spoke
okay.
about that. I forgot that was a big deal.
Yeah, you thought it was a big deal. I was like, I don't see. I don't
Jesus.
see why it should be a big. I think I don't see why it should be a big deal. Why should someone come? Why does he have to portray to the general public what his sexual preference is? I don't see the point of that. And that's why I said I don't care. It's not the fact.
Yeah.
You know, good on him. He's no longer pretending to be something he's not. I don't care that I don't care about gay people because I don't care that they're gay. I just care the fact that they're people. I don't care that they're gay.
I don't care about gay people is the best line for this podcast. that is
It's going to get
don't
taken
clip that.
way out of context.
Don't clip that. That is-
I also like the fact that we said
I love
we're
that
not going to get.
you made a
We're not
you
gonna,
made a great speech, and I'm like, pick up on one line that you said wrong. So my bad. I won't do that. That's.
But
no,
I
you're
don't care.
right.
I
You
don't
are
care
right.
that they're gay. I care that they're people. That's the only thing that
Yes.
matters.
Yeah. I think Pink made a speech, like, didn't she? She was like, "Hey, I came out gay at like a music awards," and then she was like, "I'm not actually gay. I just like it shouldn't matter. Why did you guys cheer?
Oh God, who's the?
Like, it shouldn't have to be that big of a deal."
The person who's saying I want to hold I want to hold your hand. That woman, she
I wanna
won't.
hold your hand.
That's the Beatles.
Yeah, is that the one?
No,
Oh,
darling, hold my hand. Why don't you come hold my? I'm not gonna sing. I said I'm not gonna sing for the people.
I don't know what we're on about. Anymore.
Oh, don't worry. It's but she won an award, and she literally was like, she won an award. She went to the after party, and she kissed her girlfriend, and media were like, she's gay, and then like when the next interview she came out like, when did you come out gay? She went in school. What why? She was like, but we didn't know. It's like, oh no, big whoop.
No,
She was like,
She doesn't know
she-
anything about my life. Why?
no, but the thing is that the news, because the press, because she didn't do this whole like, I need to come out sort of thing.
Yeah.
When it happened that she was in a nightclub and she made out of a girl, she went, yeah, that's my girlfriend. She was like, the press was like, what? It's like, yeah, it's not a big deal.
It's just not anymore, right? It's just
Shouldn't
it's
be
just
anyway.
commonplace. Yeah, it shouldn't be. What did they say? I think. Oh my god, pardon me. I think they said over the in the UK and US, or maybe just US. I think that it's like 7% of people are homosexual, like including girls and females. So, I mean,
Good on them.
it's still a small amount, really. But I mean, you guys do you.
I
You guys do you. That's it.
don't care.
Live your
They're
life.
happy. You know,
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Whatever's
one
makes you
thing. You
happy, mate.
never see a sad gay person. They always seem really happy.
That's not true.
I've
That is not
I've
true,
never
guys.
seen a
I've
sad
seen
one.
depressed gay people.
Oh, okay. Then.
I think
But I've never seen. Whenever I met one in public, they never look depressed. They always seem really, really happy.
I think gay people in relationships, once you've like found someone, they're always pretty buzzy. I think there's still like a down. I think they get down like everyone else.
Yeah, probably. I'm not saying they don't. I've just never
Yeah.
seen one.
Yeah. Well, you normally see me happy. And I'm
you
gay.
Are you
I
hitting
didn't
on
know where I was going to go with that.
it? Oh, well, you had no idea where you were going to go with that.
I was going to say, and I'm depressed, but it just came out as I'm gay. So I was like, whatever, that'll do.
And that's okay.
And that's like, there's nothing wrong with that. Jesus, well, our podcast has taken a turn. hasn't it?
I like.
What is happening?
like
We're
how-
meant to be playing games after this.
Yeah,
Mate, I've
meant
had
to
one
be.
glass of prosecco and I feel battered.
I'm on my second. I'm halfway through my second beer.
I'm going to have vodka in a minute. Jeez.
Go ahead. Do you know what's funny as well? We talked about Trump and Biden, and he said let's not get political, and then we went straight to the politics.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Anyway, I mean, I started talking about my holiday and was like, yeah, isn't that sick? And I don't know how we got onto this topic. Oh, because I said I've got big news, and you were like, "Are you gay?" That's literally how this happened. I was like, "I'm going on holiday. I'm going skiing," and we were like, "Nah, let's talk about the gays again for 15 minutes." Oh, we disappear off topics very easily. I'm going skiing in March, and I can't wait. I booked it today, and
I like the way you just like brought up the fact that we just go off topic, and you just bring it back to topic like so casual, like going skiing. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
looking for. I can't
Are
wait.
you going to go to
Going
the
with that.
Brentwood Ski Centre to brush up on your skills?
Oh, mate. No, that's a dry slope. Yeah. I'm going to go to Hemel Hempstead or Milton Keynes and get some practice in. But it's going to be a big group, I think. I mean, obviously, we've booked it through a travel agent, so
better not
if
be more than
anything
6.
gets cancelled, it'll happen. No, it will be. It'll be massively more than 6. But hopefully in March, the restrictions are lifted.
Well, there's also a vaccine that seems to have very positive sites, so life should be getting back to normal in the new year, which is nice.
Fingers crossed. After our live stream on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'm like, Joel can actually tell you, I'm so looking forward to it. I've actually done research into co-op games that we could play.
Yeah, it's actually so sick. You are so hyped about it. I love it.
It's to the point now where if lockdown ends before New Year's, I will be slightly depressed.
Yeah. I'm actually disappointed for our New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, but
I actually streamed yesterday. I started painting a T-Rex.
I saw
the T-Rex, the paint by numbers.
Yep.
Oh, did you? Yeah. So I started streaming that.
I watched a bit. I watched a bit.
Did you? I saw at one point I had like 6 concurrent viewers, and I was like,
one of them was probably
what's
me.
happening? Yeah. I would imagine it was. Yeah, otherwise, I had like 2 or 3 the entire stream. So I was like, why did someone blow up here? And why are you watching me paint a T-Rex? But I was just trying to be chatty. It was quite fun. I enjoyed doing that. It was quite relaxing. I just did the big portions because then it was like, oh, I need to let the paint dry now. So then, like, what do I do? So
that's it. You can literally watch paint. Do you just leave it? Just let them watch paint dry?
Oh no! I just turned off the stream. I was like, I'll paint again soon when it's dried.
I would. You should go right now. You can watch the paint drying.
Yeah.
Have fun watching paint dry.
That would have been very funny. At one point, I started the stream, totally forgot that I needed to like wash my brushes. So at one point, I was like, I think I need water. Like,
yeah,
I've used one colour now.
I saw that stream. I saw that stream. I was like, what is this? It's just you going like, oh yeah, water. And just cancel the stream and then just decided.
I just left. Yeah, I'm a good streamer.
Clearly, he's a professional. He knows what he's doing.
I did it on my desk. I had like a £200 keyboard like pushed up against my wall, like balanced, because I literally couldn't put it anywhere because I wanted enough desk space to paint. It was just terrible. I was like, I'm gonna smash all my equipment. This is terrible.
Why not?
Yeah, for the sake of it. Anyway, I think that's all I've been up to this week. That's literally the
No. You pretended to complete your front drive.
Oh, I didn't pretend. I completed my front drive.
No, you didn't. You didn't do it. Every time before lockdown happened, every single time I went down, Joel's dad was at his drive, finishing it off and everything else and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Joel published a photograph going like, finished it, done a nice job and everything else. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you just literally just came in the last minute just to put the last few stones, do the joints, and literally just like, yes.
I dug up the drive. I dug up all the garden. Oh no, I mean me and Dad both like together dug up the garden. And then the sand came and I put some sand down, and then Dad did a lot, and then I came back and finished off the rest right at the end.
Yeah, but the photograph makes you look like you've done the whole thing. I like the fact that the photograph looks like you've done everything. You're like, yeah,
it's about perception, baby. Social media isn't real. I don't think you know this. My social media makes me look like I'm living a good life. Oh, I'm not.
It also makes you look. I also like this thing. Social media's a lie. That's secretly I'm a woman.
Yeah, secretly I'm gay.
Explains that night in Blackpool.
Oh yeah, I know. And Brighton.
Well, Jacko in the way in Brighton.
Yeah.
Jacko in the way in Brighton.
Exactly. Jack joined in Brighton.
Human centipede.
Yeah. Why would it not be a threesome? Why would it be human centipede? Oh my god, I love how like descriptive it gets.
Well, I just want the viewers to have an avid image in their brain. That's scarred into their brain, so they need to have psychological treatment.
I've got no, I can fully see that.
Because I do now after saying it. I mean, that's my need.
No,
even more so.
On social media. I actually, have you ever gone somewhere, taken a photo, and literally just posted it? Like I've literally gone outside to take a certain photo in a pose, and then gone back inside and been like, all right, yeah, everything else sucks.
No,
of course I post on social media like that.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't everyone?
No, I don't do that. I'm very much, for a fact that my Instagram is dried up as anything else, because I go to like a lot of festivals and I did go to a lot of festivals and concerts, and I'd hardly ever take any pictures because it's like I don't see the point.
No, I can see that. Like living in the moment is the way.
Yeah.
But
the thing is,
yeah, no, I mean, I do that a lot as well.
The thing
Actually,
is,
I'm
it's
just looking through your Instagram. 3 of the most recent pictures are the Lock In podcast.
Yeah.
And I respect that. Good on you.
you respect it.
I respect it hard. And one of you is copying my trend of like copying a painting. Jesus Christ! So you don't post on Instagram, do you?
No.
Damn.
Some photography on there, and that's about it, really.
When was this posted?
When-
Oh, November 2014. Jesus Christ, mate! You actually have you have 28 posts, and your second ever post was 2014.
Yep.
One day after your first post, and you look like a baby,
I do look like a baby. Look at
an
that.
absolute baby.
Look at
No
that.
facial hair. Your other date would have preferred that.
Why? You don't like beards?
You don't like beards? Oh, mate. Let's. I mean, I think you look very handsome now, sir.
I think I must be honest. I'm actually thinking of getting rid of the beard. It's starting to annoy me a bit.
Really?
It's starting to annoy me a bit. I think I'm going to give it one more week
Okay.
and see if it's just a phase that goes past and everything else. But I'm going to give it one more week, and if it still annoys me, then I'm gonna go.
Leave the stash for November, right?
I had it since lockdown. Does that not count?
Yeah. No. I think because the end of November we can make a post to be like Movember, yeah.
All right. I
do
sound
that.
so
Leave the stash, shave off
enthusiastic,
everything else.
people, don't I? All right, I keep the mustache.
I might do the same. Should we both shave off everything but the stash at the end of November? We can take our photos, look cool for it, and then be like, all right, sick, done, and then shave off.
I'm gonna look like a Mexican bandit.
Yeah, you are.
Already do look like a Mexican bandit, actually.
Yeah. Put
See.
yourself in a poncho, mate, and you're
I've got a
you're done.
I've
Get
got-
some rice and beans.
Do you know what? I've got a poncho.
Let's get yourself a
Put me in
bottle
a
of tequila.
they put me on a wanted picture. Have you seen this man?
Yeah.
See,
Well, good. See. All right. I think let's wrap up. We're meant to be playing Among Us right now. We're just late.
yeah, but alcohol and talking.
Alcohol and talking. I mean, this is the best fun. I actually enjoy it. Just me and you chats. This is nice.
One question before we wrap up, though.
Yeah.
What's your song of choice?
I haven't picked it yet. I actually haven't picked one.
I thought you was gonna say Pink.
Oh, actually, yeah. I mean, it's got to be. It's got to be. Freaking love it. Yeah,
Right.
I found it today. Yeah, it will be Pink by Anna O'Connor. That makes sense.
Fair.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine will be Foo Fighters' Shame Shame, which came out like 3 days ago. Which is
I heard and listened to it.
yeah, it's good. It's the music video is brilliant. It's very different to all previous Foo Fighters stuff. It's not very heavy rocky, so it's nice. But I'm not sure you realise this. It's actually been quite hard to pick a song because Gorillaz have released a new album.
Oh, really?
The Struts have released a new album.
Have they?
Yep.
Oh, I'm listening to that tonight.
Frank Carter have released a new album. The Killers have got a new. The thing is as well, it's so
Excuse me?
Frank,
I'm so far out of my music taste.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get back on Frank Carter.
Major
I
Lazer,
miss him.
Royal Blood, The Killers, Billie Eilish is releasing new stuff, which is all great stuff because I just realised looking at the list. I had this as backup in case we run out of content, but just look at the list. I just realised something. 2020, every single concert and festival has been cancelled and postponed to next year. And if the vaccine works out and everything else, which means we got 2 years of concert and festivals shoved into 1 year.
They're going to be bloody amazing. There's so many people released new stuff over this lockdown. Because what else can they do?
And and they got I mean, oh man, I'm so looking forward to it. See that 2020 has a silver lining, guys. I found it. We get 2 years of music content shoved in 1 year of live music.
2021 is going to be great. Oh, actually,
I'm probably not gonna survive it, to be honest. You probably have to look for a new co-host.
hey, neither of us are making it through 2021. I'm going to hang myself. You won't make it through from the drugs. It's going to be a mess, so it's fine.
Wow, that was. And on that note,
Can I bring up one other thing?
what?
I got a message earlier on one of my day notes. I love bringing this up, obviously. And it was like, hey, name one thing that would make... what is one thing that will make your night better
Me
right now?
naked.
True.
You didn't even know it, did you?
Now that you've said it, that's all I want. And I was like, how do you respond to that? Are they trying to be sexy?
Well, today's your lucky day, Joel.
Yeah. Oh, no, this is the show that I wanted. Nah, I'm glad that we've held on this long. 2 beers down and he's stripping. I was like, are they trying to be super flirty and sexy here or not? Because I literally wrote back to rate my response. A Terry's chocolate orange and espresso martini. What do you think? Oh, he's stripping and he missed it. So rate my response. A Terry's chocolate orange and an espresso martini. Yep.
Nice.
She didn't respond to me. I think
Can't hear a word you're saying. Hang on. This is going terrible.
For anyone wants to know why he actually can't hear me, he just took his headphones off to actually strip in front of me. he's now naked in front of me doing this podcast.
I actually am naked. I'm actually. There we go. I mean, actually make it. There we go. I actually am naked. Oh, you can't see.
He actually has just pulled his underwear off. Fantastic. And I respect it heavily. Wow.
What a way to end the podcast.
Yeah. Freaking hell. Okay. I'm done. What a mess of a podcast.
We're not done. We've got to carry on, boy. We've got to carry on and play games now.
I have to turn my screen off. I can't keep looking at this.
I need to call my psychiatrist. Where's my meds? Where's my inhaler?
I need some Vaseline and some tissue. Get me out of here. Alright, well, it's been an absolute pleasure as always. He's necking another Corona one, sitting there naked. It's wonderful, and I love this. It's been a pleasure. Like, subscribe, hit us up. Have a great evening.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.